Hi there. Can I ask you a question? You're out exercising and getting fresh air.
Yeah, not usually.
Sorry?
Not usually. This one wants to go for a walk.
Can I ask you why you're wearing a mask? Are you afraid that there's a virus or $200 fine?
What is a fine?
Probably.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Do you live around there?
Yeah, not far. 2 blocks up.
Do you know what's going on in here?
I heard a bit about it, but
Would you tell me what you've heard, please?
there's nothing going on.
It's a very small nursing home, right? You know, it holds 55 beds and 53 were used last week. Was it, what's today, Tuesday? I think it was Wednesday. It was all over the news that this nursing home is the big, it's the number one as far as these cases going around in Victoria, because apparently this virus doesn't attack this home or this home or this home, but it wants to attack aged care nursing homes. You know how many cases they said were in this joint?
They're saying something like over 100 now, aren't they? Is that right?
What's it even more now?
Yeah, 106 or something.
In this one here?
I think what I read.
Where'd you hear this?
My sister tells me everything because she panics about everything, so she's telling me all these figures. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll just listen to her.
Oh, you didn't hear Dictator Dan say that today, did you?
Oh no, she listens to all that. I don't even listen to that. So I don't.
Hey, doggy. Is it a boy or a girl?
Girl.
Oh, lovely dog. Well, they said a week ago was 91 cases, right?
Okay.
So if you got 53 people in there, I suppose 49 out of 53 tested positive. So 4 didn't. 41 staff. You tell me this place has got 41 staff?
I know one person that works there, but that's it. I don't know.
It's usually about one person per 8, or, you know, if you're lucky.
41, yeah, I'd have to be 41.
No. And you think they all caught it at the same time? Hang on. They wear masks, don't they?
Yeah.
PPEs and masks. They're better prepared than the rest of us. So how are they catching this bullshit virus? That proves once and for all the mask is a lot of shit.
Yeah.
As you know, it's a lot of shit. Or I don't know if you do know. But anyone with half a brain knows it's a lot of shit. Because you're getting moisture in there which develops bacteria which is going to cause sickness. And how do you breathe with that? I can't breathe with
I
it.
get hot so you almost. First time I wore it, I felt like I was going to pass out. I walked half an hour.
See what I mean? I bumped into a woman sitting in the car at Aldi 2 days ago. She was wearing one and she's got heart problems. She can't even breathe. I said, why are you wearing it?
Yeah.
I don't want to get fined.
Yeah, no, it's a fine that gets everyone.
It's got nothing to do with a virus, love. It's all about control.
Yeah.
It's all about control. We are people being pushed by these criminals.
Yeah.
Don't think we got a government. This is worldwide, all working together. Isn't it funny how they all do the things together? First the lockdowns, then the this, then all the, you know, for months and months they said masks are bullshit. They all said it.
Yeah.
Why all of a sudden masks are needed? It's all about seeing how far the human population will take. They are pushing, no one's pushing back. It won't be just a mask next, it'll be something else. It'll be something else. You know what it's leading to, the big one? The vaccination.
Yeah.
That is the number one agenda for everyone. Once we have got that in us, that's the end of civilization as we know it. It's all going to be about nanoparticles, which is going to go through your system, and it's going to turn you into a body computer where everything's going to be controlled. You will not be able to go anywhere without them knowing. You will, every single transaction of cash, because there won't be any cash anymore, any monetary transaction is going to be seen and done. That's what all the shops are doing now, no cash. It's all leading to that. Social distancing, you know that bullshit? Some 14-year-old schoolboy brought that up. What? You know, they don't want me and you talking like we are now. You understand that? They don't want groups to get together and discussing that this is all friggin' bullshit. They want you sitting inside. And what do you do when you sit inside? Oh, I think I'll watch the TV. What do you watch on TV every second of the day? I don't watch it, but COVID, isn't it? You turn on, you sit and you drive your car, radio starts, first thing is COVID. Whenever the half-hour news comes on, what's the first item? COVID. Do you know COVID-19 doesn't exist? Have you heard that?
No, I don't the television. I don't listen to the radio. It's only what I hear from my sister.
That's fantastic. I'm proud of you.
I don't hear the television.
COVID-19 has never been isolated or purified. So we cannot test for something that doesn't exist. There's something funny going on with this. When they say they test, the testing, that bullshit they said they did here, this was all for the second wave. You know, the first one goes up and down, then we stopped for a while, then I was, oh, don't get too carried away, we're going to get this second wave, like they knew, because it's a script. It goes up perfectly like this, little bit up and down, started off 10, 15, 20, 50, 100, got up to like 700. It's all false figures, because every single one of us has got coronavirus inside our bodies. And if we get a CPR test, is what it is, we all test positive. You know that? Okay. So none of these people were even tested. They just made up any fudged figures. And you know for a fact, these nursing homes and hospitals are being subsidised by the government. Every single person that they put down as COVID-19, they get like $10,000. In America, it's $13,000 for every person they bring in COVID. $39,000 if they get put on a ventilator. People die in these old age homes every day, right?
Yeah.
That's what they're there for, because they're going to die.
Yeah.
They use them. As you know, Andrews comes out, 6 died, 75, 80s, 90s. None of us under 50 die. Yet the schools are closed. Yeah, and people can't wake up. So what they're doing to these people here, when they die, their families, granddaughters, whatever, if you allow us to put COVID-19 on your death certificate, we'll pay for your funeral. And a lot of people say, oh shit, that's 10 grand I'm going to save. Yeah, no one's going to know. You notice they don't put any names to these deaths.
No, that's what my sister just said. Where's the names?
You're right.
Because I know of someone in there. I'm thinking, well, I don't know. As far as I know, she's dead now. She used to live 3 doors up, and she got put there last year.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. She's finished.
Because that's why they won't let you visit. Because they're killing the people. They are killing the people. How does the virus spread when they're all in bed in their separate rooms and the staff supposedly wearing masks? How does a virus spread like that? It doesn't spread like that. It's effing bullshit. And you're right about the names. Some people, I don't know what the figure is now, 200. It was 102 for 5 weeks. You know that in Australia? It never moved for 5 weeks. Yeah. And then Queensland, you know, the Premier of Queensland playing a shuck? Because they love coming out, giving their press conferences. 400 people die a day in Australia. You realise that? 400. And yet this was averaging at 1 a day. So what about the other 399 people that die from cancer, tuberculosis? You know, does Daniel Andrews come out and says, oh, I'm sad to say 10 people died from cancer last night? He doesn't say that. I'm sad to say 6 people died from COVID. My heartfelt apologies and all this bullshit. It's all about COVID. The cases. Test. The more you test, the more cases suppose you get. It's like testing for morons. Sorry, testing IQ. You're going to get more morons, aren't you? So, sorry. Yeah, like I said, the aged care, like you said, we don't know what's going on. I tried to go in there yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. I come in the morning. The doors are locked. You can't. You try ringing these hot places up. They don't answer the phone. I actually did speak to a woman last week. After about 25 phone calls I tried, I recorded it. I've got a YouTube channel, which is, I'm pretty big. I'll tell you that in the end. Yeah. I'm recording this, you mind? I'm not really showing you. I do this all the time. I've done it. I'm going to do it every day. Okay. I do it wherever I go. Yep. We've run out of time. We have run this. We have come what they call an end game. Do you know David Icke? He's an Englishman. Get on the internet. He's done these 5 shows with London Real. He did one 2 days ago. He's the most amazing person to hear about this. It's a 3-hour talk, but he says everything right. And there's another guy called, can't remember this. Guy sits in a chair, old bloke. He calls it old man in a chair. Vernon Coleman, Vernon Coleman. He's a British man. Every day he talks 15 minutes explaining what's going on and how this is all about control, depopulation. They want 90% of the population wiped off the planet. You know that? You heard of the Georgia Guidestones in Atlanta, Georgia? Someone built these high 4 blocks of very high concrete blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the one on top. In 1981, the name put on and a big slab on the ground. It says this will not be open for 50 years, whatever. RC Christian. It's got 10 commandments on each on 8 different languages. The top one in English says, this planet will not have more than 600 million people. That's 90% of us gone. This is going to rock your socks. There's a military channel called Deagle, DEAGALEL.com. It got every country in the world from 2017, its GDP, its population, all this. Then and it has 2025. Population of Australia in 2017, 23 million, 25 million. You know what it says for 2025? 15 million. What's coming? Do they know? United Kingdom, 70 million down to 20. All the Western countries are going to be absolutely decimated. Some countries don't even change. Why is that? United States of America, 330 million down to, I can't remember, 100 million or something. They know something. You've heard of, you heard the evil controllers like the Illuminati and all that sort of stuff. No one knows who they are. They're secret societies. But Bill Gates, oh my God. You know who he is? Who's Bill Gates? I'll ask you. When I say Bill Gates, what comes in your head? You'll say computer, yeah? Microsoft. He's good with viruses because he put viruses in Microsoft to make more money. He had nothing to do with Microsoft. He's just been used all this time to make him out to be a smart man. He's gone from being a computer wizard to a climate change wizard, which is the other biggest bullshit story in history. That's part of the whole this. To now being the greatest health expert in the world. What? Who is this guy? They call him a philanthropist. You know what that is? Someone that gives out all his money to help people. No.
What's your YouTube channel?
Hang on a sec. Philanthropist, my ass. He's killed millions of people in Africa. You know what his latest thing there? We will not get back to normal unless 7.5 billion people get the vaccine. Do you think he really cares about us and wants us to have a vaccine? Peekay Censored. Peekay space Censored. Censored. So it's Peekay. Peekay. Censored. And I've got 2 channels. I've got that and Peekay Censored again, number 2. And again, 2 will have this video that I'm doing with you now. All my videos on there, I have to have 2 because they terminate me I got terminated twice 2 months ago. I had 22,000 subs 3 years ago. 2 months ago I had 13,000 and growing. Without a strike, because they got this 3 strike, bang, it just disappeared. Because what they're going to do now, I won't last, or no one's going to last come a month's time. When this vaccine comes out, every single person that's trying to tell the truth is going to be censored. That is the end of us. They cannot afford, they've gone this far, to allow anyone to speak against censorship. That's why the media, they are the virus, the media. The lies that they tell, they are demonising, whatever the word is, people that, I don't know if you've seen it, this woman that drives in the car at the checkpoint. Have you seen her? Last week or so.
Oh yeah, I saw
And Eve Black, her name is, and she went through for a week. They reckon they chased her in Carlton. They smashed her window, right? And there's another guy who lives in Geelong, Herbert Riley. He's got a channel, Herbert Riley. He stopped 3 times on the Princes Highway. They smashed his window last Saturday morning when he was in Geelong. They just want to deem, and the Bunnings, Karen, this woman that says I'm not going to wear a mask. That could have been a plant. I won't even trust that. And they use these people and you get these fucking media whores like Neil Mitchell, a horrid person, Peter Hitchener, horrid, all these media people, they're horrid. Oh, how dare they do this, we're all in this together, They're trying to make out anyone that says anything. There's a guy in Cranbourne who's got a boxing gym. Only yesterday or the day before, He organised a meeting of about 50 people in his boxing gym. It's all over the media how he's a cult. It's a cult. Because you don't want to wear a mask, you're a cult. I mean, that's how bad it is. They had police and the media everywhere. The media and the police together. How did the media know about this? Because they work together. You know, there's been a few small protests in the city, Parliament steps, over the last 3 months. More police than fucking people. But when you got the Black Lives Matter protest with 10,000 people, there's not a cop there. And they made out they didn't want this. It's the biggest joke of all time. They even, in New South Wales, the Supreme Court gave them a last-minute injunction, which is all fake, to have this protest march in Sydney, Adelaide, Brisbane, because they wanted to use that to get more cases. They had to start this second wave, because Victoria is the guinea pig city of the world, state of the world. You know that, Melbourne. So they used those 9 towers in Kensington. You know about that? They locked down the 9 towers. Made out there was a big virus scare there. All bullshit. Then they used the Black Lives Matter, and now all these nursing homes. And
no, I don't heard much because I don't have a television.
So I'm finding I can't hear because the mask. That's it.
No, I don't have a television, so I don't know much. But my sister tells me all these things.
Well, your sister. Well, tell your sister about my channels. Peekay Censored again too is the main one. Yeah. You'll see us talking on there in about 2 hours. You know, I can do as much as I can. I'm just a nobody, you know.
Have you been fined?
Have I been?
Have you been fined yet for not wearing a mask?
No. None of us should wear a mask. What about these idiots that drive in the car on their own with a mask? Yeah. That's the epitome of stupidity. Because we're all afraid. We all should just say, fuck, 8 o'clock, we're not allowed to go out our homes.
I just go out, I can't.
What? Oh, hang on. The bug just comes out now.
Oh, because it's dark.
The bug knows the time, what time it is.
It knows it's dark.
Are you kidding me? The shit that come up, because they know it's all bullshit, but the people, they're going to just keep pushing, because this isn't going to come back. They're not going to say after a few weeks, oh, you can take your mask off now. No, it's going to be more and more. Then it's going to be just gloves, everyone. Then it's going to be wear your underpants on your head or something ridiculous. They know, they are sitting back just laughing at the... You know, the day before the mandatory mask before it was on them, I went shopping, 95% of people had masks on. And they said they didn't have to wear it. This is the day before. I said, what? 95? You can guarantee every single person wears a mask now. Yeah. You know.
Well, I've got to go buy toilet paper.
Sorry?
I've got to go buy some toilet paper, $100 of it or something.
Why?
That's what everyone else is doing.
Are they doing that again?
Rushing out buying toilet paper.
Has that happened again? I was just riding up here thinking about that. You're kidding me. Is that happening again for the 3rd time?
I went shopping a few days ago and everyone had it in their trolley and they're fighting over it again and it's getting bad.
That's how stupid people are. Coles and Woolworths do this on purpose. They empty the shelves, get a few photos, put on the mainstream media. Look at this, panic buying. There's no panic buying. They made it up. And people, it's like herd mentality. They just follow each other. One person comes out with a few handfuls of toilet rolls. Oh, I'm going to get the toilet rolls. Oh, you know, I cannot believe you said that. I bought toilet paper like 2 years stock 2 years ago. That's just, must have known this was going to happen. I've still got a year's stock there. If I run out of toilet paper, you don't even need freaking toilet paper. When I was a kid, we never even had toilet paper. We used newspaper. And these idiots, what, they wipe the bums bloody, you know, every minute of the day? It's ridiculous. And the price is probably, it's never on special anymore. No. I mean, yeah, you know, at this time, the toilet paper, 3 or 4 months ago, there was all these stories that a truck in Brisbane rolled over and toilet paper everywhere, and another one caught on fire. Toilet paper everywhere, and another stories everywhere. It's just to put in your heads. Oh, you know, toilet. Oh, fucking what a lot of shit. Anyway, you got my channel. You'll see yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, this is all about losing our self-esteem. That's what they want. They want us to put a mask on. Because the first thing you look at when I talk to you, normally, I look at your lips. Yeah? You look at my lips. Because we smile and we frown. I don't know if you're smiling, or if you're happy or frowning. I mean, that's it. And people don't understand it's all about control, nothing to do with a fucking virus. Anyway, lovely talking to you. Peter's my name anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out. My sister would love to hear all your...
I've got a lot. I've got probably about 500 videos. I've got another 500, which, you know, my channel was deleted. Don't have time to put them back. Yeah. But tell her, or you, go any one of my videos, if you go in the main description, there's a link to a site called archive.org where I've got last 6 months worth of videos, double what you'll see.